Welcome to Saturday's Sunya Talks, wherein we discuss the Pali Tipitaka as it is project translations done under the guidance of the Dhanacharya Nagajiva by SIF Translations team. I am Rucha June and I welcome Dr. Lim, aka Dhanacharya Nagajiva, joining us from Malaysia. Welcome, Doctor.
No, I am joining from Guyana.
Guyana.
And North America, yeah. North
Okay.
of Brazil.
Welcome, doctor, and we really appreciate you tuning in, even
Yeah.
though you are on your world tour. I also welcome Dr. Rajesh Savera, the
Yeah.
director of our Sunyati International Foundation. And before we begin, let's have our Sunya practice
Yeah.
9 to 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Surucha, let's start.
Yes. So today we are discussing SN 21.6 doctor. It is called Lakundaka Bhadya Sutta with Bhadya the dwarf. Staying in Savati. Then the Ayasma Lakundaka Bhadya approached the Bhagwa. The Bhagwa saw the Ayasma Lakundaka Bhadya coming from afar. Having seen, addressed the bhikkhus. Do you see, bhikkhus, that bhikkhu coming, who is unattractive, unpleasant to look at, deformed and despised by the bhikkhus? Yes, Bhante. That bhikkhus, is one of the great power and great might. It is not easy to find an attainment that he has not previously attained. He has realized for himself with direct knowledge in this very life the supreme goal of the brahmacharya, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from the household life into homelessness. Having entered upon it, he dwells therein. This is what the Bhagavad said. The teacher further said, swans, herons, and peacocks, elephants, and spotted deer all fear the lion, regardless of their size. So too, among humans, a young one endowed with wisdom, he is truly great, not a fool with a mere strong body. That was the end of Sutta, Doctor.
Yeah. So I think this bhikkhu, he doesn't look attractive, Okay, very informed, but it's the thing. But Buddha says you should not look at the shape, you should not look at this thing. Okay, he worked very hard. Okay, and I think he set an example. Okay, then Buddha says, never mind, better is a peacock, better is elephant, better is what they call spotted deer. All fear the lion, Okay, regardless of their size. He is the lion, fearless, they mean fearless. Okay, this thing. Buddha always talking about fearlessness, no? Whatever you do, fearlessness. You say, he's talking about the bodhisattva. Okay, bodhisattva. Sometimes we come back to this world. Okay, this thing. Okay. You must be fearless. Come back to this world. Because this world is very risky world. This world is very risky world. So the Buddha always said that the bodhisattva ready to donate the hand, ready to donate the leg, their kids, their family, their wife. It doesn't mean that you go to hospital and you go and donate your hand. No. This world is very risky. You may suffer accident. Then you injure your hand, your leg, Then you may suffer losses in your family. Okay, you may suffer so many things, Then, but as the bodhisattva, you are fearless. you do not fear this thing, you do not fear of this thing, then you can come back to lead the people. Okay, so this one, so that's why Buddha always you to talk about lies.
Yes, doctor, you want to add something?
Okay, so we are freezed. Yeah. So, doctor, I think your screen is freezed. Okay, so here, no, the fact that we're having some technical issues in terms of connectivity with doctor. Doctor is in Guyana and the early morning hours there. And if doctor can hear us, he'll get back to us. But yes, here it's very clear that what matters is the wisdom, at what age you are, how do you look, what family background you come, what's your body structure, doesn't matter. What matters is how wise you are, and wisdom is the ultimate thing that is going to decide, okay, your fate. And here we should understand that a lion is fearless. I have never seen a lion crying for something. It is so fearless that everybody fear it. So in life, many people sit and cry and come and cry to us. But being fearless means stop crying. I think stop whimpering, stop complaining. A fearless person doesn't do that. Okay, he only acts. So we need to be like that. I think this is a very clear message here.
Yeah.
We will wait for doctor to join. Maybe he will join again. He's joining again. Yeah. So doctor joining again. As doctor joins, we will continue with the next sutta. But the ultimate thing is that a teacher also should be fearless, and being fearless is the key for helping others to be fearless. And if you look at yeah, doctor, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I tried to online with another headphone,
Okay, but
this one so far.
no, this is good. The one that you are now, the one you're using.
Good, okay. Yeah. Okay. If you I off the other one.
Yeah.
I off the other one. Yeah. Okay, we continue.
Yeah. So we take the next one. Let's Richard take 21.7.
With Visakha.
In case my video frozen, you continue.
Yeah. I'm continuing. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Visakha, Panchali's son. Thus have I heard. At one time, the Bhagava was dwelling at Vaisali, in the Mahavan, in the hall with the pegged roof. At that time, the Ayasma Visakha Panchalaputta was instructing, urging, rousing, and encouraging the bhikkhus in the assembly hall with a Dhamma talk. His speech was polished, clear, articulate, expressive of meaning, comprehensive, and independent of personal bias. Then in the evening, the Bhagava emerged from seclusion and approached the assembly hall. Having approached, sat down on the prepared seat. Sitting there, the Bhagava addressed the bhikkhus. Who bhikkhus has been instructing, urging, rousing, and encouraging the bhikkhus in the assembly hall with a Dhamma talk, with speech that is polished, clear, articulate, expressive of the meaning, comprehensive, and independent. Bhante, it was the Ayasma Visakha Panchalaputta who has been instructing, urging, rousing, and encouraging the bhikkhus in the assembly hall with a Dhamma talk, with speech that is polished, clear, articulate, expressive of the meaning, comprehensive, and independent. Then the Bhagavad addressed the Ayasma Visakha Panchalaputta, Good Visakha. It is good that you, Visakha, have been instructing, urging, rousing, and encouraging the bhikkhus with the Dhamma talk, with speech that is polished, clear, articulate, expressive of the meaning, comprehensive, and independent. This is what Bhagavad said. Having said this, the Sugata, the teacher, further said, they do not recognize the voice, one who remains silent, mingling with fools. But when he speaks, they recognize him, as he points out the deathless state. Let one proclaim the Dhamma. Let him raise the banner of the seers. Well spoken words are the banner of the seers, for the Dhamma is the banner of the seers. That was the end of the sutta, Doctor.
Yeah. So, Doctor, here there's this son of Vishaka, and
Panchal.
are you doctor's screen again freezed? So here, yeah. So this particular son of Vishaka, yeah, Panchalaputta. Can you hear us, Doctor?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you, but only things that I see the video on and off.
Yeah, because your doctor, your connectivity there is low. Maybe you can just speak. You can turn off the video, and maybe the audio part is also okay, Doctor.
It's very poor. This book. My name is okay, it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Continue. In case you couldn't hear me, you just proceed now.
Yes.
Now the Buddha said that the Dhamma is a banner, is everything. Okay, is the symbol. Okay, so instead of building a statue of Buddha, instead of
I think the internet connectivity. Yeah, Doctor.
yeah,
That
the
is.
line is not good. Line.
Yeah, but what you said, Doctor,
No,
makes.
the Buddha said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Buddha said that you should not focus on the statues. You don't focus on the puja. You don't focus on all this ceremony, all this thing. It is the Dhamma. That is the banner. Okay, because sometimes we take the statue as a banner, statue as an icon. No, it's not a statue. It is the Dhamma. Is the centerpiece.
Doctor, the last line. Well-spoken words are the banner of the seers, and the Dhamma is the banner of the seers. So, well-spoken words are actually the Dhamma.
Yeah, Dhamma, yeah. And it's the banner, it's the representative, it's the icon.
Yes.
Okay, Dhamma is everything. So instead of promoting the image of Buddha, instead of promoting the puja, instead of promoting all those ceremony, we promote Dhamma.
So that's true, Doctor. Like the Indian emblem also talks about the 4 lions facing all 4 directions is to roar like a lion and go and spread. Unfortunately, the meaning of the symbol in India is forgotten. Maybe you can throw some light.
Yeah. No, Roman, you're preaching now. When you're preaching, there's a lot of opposition. When you try to preach the Dhamma, many people, some of them, they may not agree, they may challenge us, you may face a lot of difficulty, okay, but we are not, but we become fearless. You become a lion, You become a lion, fearlessness, So, Buddha always praise fearlessness. Because to become Arhat, one of the characteristics is fearlessness, worriness. Three things to become an Arhat. First, you do not worry. Secondly, you have no fear. No fear, no illusion. Okay? Thirdly, is that you observe Panchasila perfectly.
Doctors, so that means sometimes showing the claw and sometimes showing the fangs or teeth is not bad because that's what a lion does. So not goody always.
No, not goody always. Otherwise, you see Bodhidharma, when he established the Shaolin, he trained all the samurai monks. Where the goody. So when there is a few times, the king send the regular money, want to burn down this thing, but they're defeated by the monk. The pharaohs just fighting, they're samurai. They're pharaohs, they're no goody. Like you see in Japan, all the samurai, they are from the Vihara. Many of the good samurai, they are from there, no goody. Okay, when you come to protection of Dhamma, where the goody. They fight to the end, Fight to the end. But of course, we have to be very careful. We try not to go for violence. Violence is not violence confrontation is not our aim. But sometimes what can you do? We had to face the conflict. Saudi is very famous for the samurai.
Yeah. So I think, Doctor, we take another one, verse 21.8.
Nanda Sutta with Nanda, staying in Savatthi. Then the Ayasmananda.
From the temple. They still, yeah, samurai. Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
SN 21.8 with Nanda, staying in Savatthi. Then the Ayasmananda, the Bhagava's maternal cousin, dressed in well ironed robes, applied eye ointment, took a polished bowl, and approached the Bhagava. Having approached, he paid homage to the Bhagava and sat down in one place. Sitting at one place, the Bhagava said to Nanda, Nanda, it is not proper for you, a clansman who has gone forth out of faith from household life into homelessness, to dress in well ironed robes, apply eye ointment, and carry a polished bowl. It is proper for you, Nanda, as a clansman who has gone forth out of faith from the household life into homelessness, to dwell as an forest dweller, an alms goer, a rag robed one, and one who is indifferent to sensual pleasures. This is what the Bhagava said. The teacher further said, when shall I see Nanda dwelling in the forest, wearing rag robes, sustained by alms, indifferent to sensual pleasures? Then, after some time, the Ayasmananda became forest dweller, an alms goer, a rag robed one, and one who was indifferent to sensual pleasures.
Doctor, our character Nanda again.
Yeah, he is extremely handsome man. He is very, very handsome. You see, the lady was a name of a lady.
Sundari.
Sundari, I think.
Yeah.
So we couldn't go to disturb, so they prepared the robe, make the perfume, make the music instrument, everything, prepared to get married to Nanda. And then also wanted to disturb, one sutra, he said, you want to disturb, the Buddha bring him to see the, what they call, the angel. Yeah, so beautiful, no? In this thing, and he's very happy. He said, okay, after that you have 500 wives, so he's very happy, you know. But after that they bring him to see the hell, you know, and see the boiling. In the hell after that he gets scared, you know. And eventually he's famous for his good looking. No, even Ananda was good looking, you know, and he had a cousin of Buddha, you know?
Yeah.
So you can also reduce Buddha also very good looking.
Definitely, and they come from the same family, so definitely they are all.
Yeah. Cousin.
Doctor, but here Buddha is actually not trying to tell him that because even though he has left everything and come here, he's still living a life of the previous thing of taking care of himself and all those things. Buddha trying to tell him to focus more on his practice rather than him, trying to, yeah.
You do the ice makeup, you put the black shade over the ice makeup, and the polish is bold, and they take this thing. No, as a monk you should not do that.
But doctor, what?
You can see many funny characters.
But doctor, during that time also men were doing this, so they were having their eyes and everything, So that is very nice.
Yeah, in India, they very good. Yeah, they correct the eyes. Then.
Even though Nanda is handsome, he wants to become more handsome.
Yeah. Today the internet is really bad. But we continue, doctor, with SN 21.9.
India, very rich culture during that time.
Yeah.
Very rich culture. That's why from this agamas we can peep into the ancient India.
Right.
Right. We are getting glimpses of history and the Buddha's times also. Yes.
Let's take the next verse, 21.9.
With Tissa, staying in Savatthi. Then the Ayasmatissa, the Bhagava's paternal cousin, approached the Bhagava. Having approached, he paid homage to the Bhagava and sat down in one place. Sad and sorrowful, with tears streaming down, Then the Bhagwa said to the Ayasma, Tissa, why Tissa are you sitting there, sad and sorrowful, with tears streaming down? Because Bhante, the bhikkhus have been harassing me on all sides with piercing words, as if they were striking me with a spear. Indeed, Tissa, you are the one who speaks, but cannot endure being spoken to. It is not proper for you, Tissa, as a clansman who has gone forth out of faith from household life into homelessness, to be one who speaks, but cannot endure being spoken to. It is proper for you, Tissa, as a clansman who has gone forth out of faith from household life into homelessness, to be one who speaks and also endures being spoken to. This is what the Bhagavad said. Having said this, the Sugata, the teacher, further said, why do you get angry? Do not get angry, Tissa. Non-anger is better for you, Tissa. For the sake of removing anger, conceit and hypocrisy, Tissa, the holy life is lived. That was the end of Sutta, Doctor.
Yeah, I think doctor's screen is again freezed up. But to consider now, I think most of his cousins were part of the Sangha also, and now this one, Tisa, the paternal cousin, no, here again, he was emotional, sad and sorrowful, with tears straining down the line, So he was complaining about how people were speaking harsh words to him. So, Doctor, we are here with another cousin of Buddha, Tisa, who was from the paternal side. So, from his father's side, this cousin comes to Buddha, and Buddha sees him crying and sorrowful. So, asks him, "Why are you crying and sorrowful?" He says, "Because people speak to me with, spear words, poking words to me, and that hurts me." So, Buddha tells him that if you are the one who speaks also, and you should be able to endure what others speak to you, not just sit and cry like that. So, here he is teaching about how you should not get angry, because sometimes in anger, doctor, people sit and cry and suffer more than they express it.
No, Buddha said that in meditation there are three poison, three poison: anger, and greed, and ignorance. These are the three things that you should avoid, These are the three things that you should avoid. So anger is something that you should subdue, Your anger is very harmful to yourself and to others. So you try to subdue the anger.
Yeah. So I think that was very straightforward, clear. We take the next sutra, 21.10.
A bhikkhu named Thera. At one time, the Bhagava was dwelling in Rajagaha in Veduvana, the squirrel sanctuary. At the time, a certain bhikkhu named Thera was one who dwelt alone and spoke in praise of dwelling alone. He would enter the village alone for alms, return alone, sit in solitude alone, and walk mindfully alone. Then several bhikkhus approached the Bhagava, paid homage to Bhagava, and sat down in one place. Seated at one place, those bhikkhus said to the Bhagava, Bhante, a certain bhikkhu named Thera is one who dwells alone and speaks in praise of dwelling alone. Then the Bhagava addressed a certain bhikkhu, Come bhikkhu, in my name, called bhikkhu Thera, saying, The teacher calls you Avusa Thera. Yes, Bhante. That bhikkhu replied to the Bhagava, then approached to the Ayasma Thera, having approached said, The teacher calls you Avusa Thera. Yes, Avusa, the Ayasma Thera replied. He then approached the Bhagava, having approached, paid homage to the Bhagavanta, and sat down in one place. Seated at one place, the Bhagava said to Ayasma Thera, Is it true, Thera, that you are the one who dwells alone and speaks in praise of dwelling alone? Yes, Bhante. But how, Thera, are you one who dwells alone and speaks in praise of dwelling alone? Here, Bhante, I enter the village alone for alms, return alone, sit in solitude alone, and walk mindfully alone. In this way, Bhante, I am one who dwells alone and speaks in praise of dwelling alone. There is, Thera, this kind of dwelling alone, but I do not say that there is no other. However, Thera, listen carefully, and how dwelling alone is fully accomplished, I will explain. Yes, Bhante, and how Thera is dwelling alone, fully accomplished. Here, Thera, what is past is abandoned, what is future is relinquished, and desire and lust for present forms of individual existence are well subdued. In this way, Thera, dwelling alone, is fully accomplished. This is what Bhagavad said. Having said this, the Sugata, the teacher, further said, one who has overcome all, knows all, is voice, is unattached to all things, who has abandoned all, freed in the destruction of craving. Him I call a person who dwells alone. That was the 10th sutta, Doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. No, dwelling alone is one thing, the Buddha said that actually dwelling alone, what are you doing alone, What are you doing alone? You should abandon the Panchaskanda. You should see that this world is an illusion. Okay? So that you should not attach to this world. You should not attach to it. Then it's a real dwelling in alone. Some people, when dwelling alone, they go for hallucination, They relax, they go for relax, then they go for the kind of, they enter this kind of hypnotized stage. No, that is no good. Okay? So that when dwelling in alone, you still actively, delete the refinement in your mind. Even if you're alone, you still actively remove the bad factors in your mind. Is what the Buddha said.
Yeah, I think again very clear, straightforward.
Yeah, very clear. This agama is very easy to understand.
Yeah, very easy. Next.
Yeah.
SN 21.11 with Mahakapina
Yeah.
staying in Savatthi. Then the Ayasma Mahakapina approached Bhagwan. The Bhagwan saw the Ayasma Mahakapina coming from afar. Having seen, addressed the bhikkhus. Do you see, bhikkhus, that bhikkhu coming, who is fair, slender, and has a prominent nose? Yes, Bhante. That bhikkhus is one of great power and great might. It is not easy to find an attainment that he has not previously attained. He has realized for himself with direct knowledge, in this very life, the supreme goal of the brahmacharya, for the sake of which clansmen rightly go forth from the household life into homelessness. Having entered upon it, he dwells therein. This is what the Bhagavad said. Having said this, the Sugata, the Sattha, further said, applies warrior is the best among people for those who rely on clan. But one accomplished in knowledge and conduct is the best among Deva and humans. The sun shines by day, the moon glows at night. The warrior shines in armor, the Brahmana shines in meditation, but the Buddha shines with splendor throughout all the days and nights.
Yes, doctor.
We have the one thing said, Brahmana normally are homebound. Okay? But in special cases, some Brahmana also go to homeless. But they do not shave off the hair. They still remain Brahmana, but they lead a homeless life. That is possible. It's almost like this Taoists, no? Like this Taoists, they go for homeless, but they still remain hair, they still remain like normal. They look like homelessness, they look like homebound, but they lead a homelessness. That is possible also. That is possible. That means the Brahmana, sometimes they can lead a homeless life, especially those after the age of 60, In ancient India, normally after the age of 60, they go for homeless. Okay, this thing. Then they prepare for their future life. Okay, and also this brahmacharya is very good looking. Okay, this thing, and apparently in this case they go for the homelessness. You look at Nagarjuna, no? Nagarjuna also is stay homeless. This thing, but he's still wearing long hair, no? Okay, going traveling everywhere. So you see the Nagarjuna, this thing. He is always with the long hair. So he is Brahmana. He's Brahmana, but he lead a homeless life. It's also possible. You see, some of the they do not get married, no? They lead a homeless life, but they stay in the Brahmana stage. So that is possible.
And doctor, here
That is also possible.
very nicely it is put that the Brahmana shines in meditation. Means as a home bound person also, it is very important to shine forth through meditation. Means Shunya is the key for that.
No, even Buddha himself also always meditated.
Yes.
Buddha, so you see, the Buddha always come from seclusion.
Yeah.
He also always meditate. So even you see, when we study the Maha Anapana Smriti Sutra during the rainy season, Buddha even meditate for 90 days. No?
Yes. Yes.
Anapana for 90 days, observing the breathing for 90 days. That's why observing the breathing, even you come to the state of Buddha, they still practice now. That is a centerpiece of meditation. Observing the breathing, that is the centerpiece of this. Even at the age, even at the state of Buddha, they still practice this. Who are we not to practice? You see?
Yeah. So I think, doctor, we take the next section 22.1.
Yeah. So
Have we done?
we
Oh.
have PPTs.
Okay. So, doctor, what we are doing now, the other one is very long. So we go right now for some discussion, maybe, and some question answers for the today's session.
Before that, we do some summary.
Yes, summary.
During a Buddha's time, even some people at Nanda, they already go for the homelessness, but they are still attached to the homely thing. He tried to make up himself, make them look handsome, look attractive and this thing. So that's the human's nature, human nature. That's why many Sunyati come to us, they carry a habit with them. Okay, we should not get too much, annoyed by them if what they are doing is not right now. So we should have the patience, to point it to them slowly. Okay, people come with habits now, and this habit is not easy to change. And this habit is not habit to change. Okay, then of course, again and again, Buddha talk about fearlessness. Okay, we should have no fear, to promote this sunya. Now, in our sunya, we have a very famous quote, when there is a priest, we sit, when there are people, we teach. Okay, we don't care where is the station, whether it's at home, at school, even at the railway station, we do this thing all throughout the whole world. Everywhere we go, we do the same thing. Okay, then we can spread the Dhamma. We can spread the Dhamma, and the Dhamma is the banner. Okay, it's the true representative of Buddha. Okay, it's the true representative of Buddha. So it's not the statues, okay, and it's not the puja. Okay, and it's not the ceremonial. Okay, nowadays you go to many of these things, they are very upset with statue. They are very upset with puja. They do a lot of portrait to the statue. They do a lot of puja. This is not the original teaching of Buddha. Original teaching of Buddha, nothing of this is happening in the sutra. This thing is the study of the Dhamma. Okay, so now two things. You study. Buddha always said, listen carefully and analyze what I said. You say like that now. So when you study sutra, you study carefully, analyze what the sutra is saying. This is very important, Okay, that is very important. That's why, and we promote agamas, because agama is very easy to understand. Okay, compared to Hat Sutra, compared to Dhamma Sutra, agamas is super easy, This is a primary teaching. Okay, when it comes to the Hat Sutra, when it comes to the Dhamma Sutra, they are of the higher teaching. That is not easy to understand. Okay, but with the foundation of agamas, you can understand Dhamma Sutra, you can understand Hat Sutra better in the future. That's why study of agamas is a must, Okay, study of agamas is a must. So we should read agamas every day because it's very easy, and it's very easy to practice also. Okay, so that is the point.
So, doctor, not limiting only to agamas, like today we are doing Nikaya. So both agamas and Nikayas both.
When I say agama is automatically including Nikaya.
Nikaya, yeah. When you say.
What mean Nikaya?
And doctor, here today one more very important thing was the solitude thing, where Buddha is teaching us to be solitude, not from people, not go away from responsibilities, not leaving that away and doing alone, but staying away from the bad habits, staying away from breaking of the Shila, staying away from those things that you have become conditional state. That is solitude that he is telling.
That means you are still active,
Yes.
Many people, when they are in solitude, they become passive.
Yeah.
That's how the Vimalakati go and whack the Sariputra when he is sitting in the forest. No, this thing. You don't sit in the forest. Okay, you should meditate in the busy town or busy city. Then there is the real meditation.
No, it's that,
So
doctor.
if you doesn't mean that quiet place, no.
Yeah,
So
you remember,
even in the busy place.
doctor. You remember in one sutra, or I don't know where, it is saying that there are some people who take their whole city into the jungle where they go, and some people carry the jungle into the city when they come. You know, it's
Yeah. Yeah. You solitude not necessarily be in a jungle.
yeah.
Even in a busy state, no. Okay, with the elephant walking here and there with this thing, and you can feel quiet, you know. You can feel peace of mind. You are in solitude.
Yeah, true. And doctor, and this one line that has been coming again and again here was, again, it's reminding us for the supreme life or the goal of brahmacharya, for the sake of which the clansmen, rightly go forth from household life into homelessness, having entered upon it, dwells therein. And this is not about homelessness means leaving away responsibility, is the home that has conditioned you, maybe the programs that you are running, the habits that you are being programmed with. From that, you want to become a person who is not anymore attached to this condition. Is that what they mean?
Yeah, you look at this Nagarjuna. Nagarjuna still a homeless, let's say, but Nagarjuna is also a metallurgy expert.
Yes.
He can produce all sort of steel. He can produce steel. He can produce all sort of metal. Okay, this is a thing, and he also a mineral expert. You can use a mineral in meditation. The mean that he is working as an engineer. No? He's functioning as an engineer, but yet he's in a homeless stage, no? But he keep his hair. He keep his hair with a book and with a pen. Okay, that is that is always the image of Nagarjuna. Okay, that is he is a brahmacharya. Brahmana. Now today we need to promote the concept of brahmana. No? When people look at the Sangha, they only look at Sramana, the monk. No, the two groups, no, Brahmana and Srama, they are equally important. Okay, but the thing is that only the Sramana get out from India because they are not bound by the family. Okay, that's why they can go to Afghanistan, they can go to this Xinjiang. Okay, they can go to China, they can even go to Japan, go to Southeast Asia, go everywhere, so that the Sramana system get outside India. Okay, but the Brahmana system remain in India, no? Today, the so-called Hindu, they are the Brahmana. They are Brahmana. They are part of the follower of Buddha. Okay. They are still Buddhists now.
Definitely. They follow the Buddha's way.
They're still Buddhist. The only thing that they believe in God.
Yeah.
So, and as you see from even from this Nikaya, both Nikaya and also this Agama, this Brahmana, they are also following Buddha strictly, Yet they are God believer.
But
today, so today, you see the Muslim, okay, the Christian, the God-believing Hindu, okay, they can follow the teaching of Buddha and they are the Brahmana. They need not change their belief, no? They did not change their belief, okay, they continue with what they are, okay. Only thing said they need to observe Panchaskanda, they need to become fearless, they need to become worriness, no? Then they become arahant. They can also become arahant. Okay, so the concept of Brahmana is very important. Okay, so now in India we must promote this concept, so that people will understand. So there are two groups of disciples of Buddha. One is Sramana, one is Brahmana. And these two groups are not good at each other. They are always quarrel to each other, even during the Buddha's time. Okay, and yeah.
No, so doctor, you were also talking about the Deva Manusha sect and the Shravaka. So because
This,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
Brahmana eventually developed into Deva Manusya sect.
Okay.
Then this Deva Manusya developed into this Mahayana sect.
Uh-huh.
Mahayana is also Deva Manusya.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you look at all the bodhisattva, all of them are compound.
Yeah.
None of them is a man. Even look at Krishna.
Even Samanta Bhadra.
Or Galen or praying fruits, having a lot of wives. No, these are the bodhisattva. These are the bodhisattva. The bodhisattva are homebound people. The bodhisattva are Brahmana.
Mm-hmm.
All bodhisattva are Brahmana. None of them is monk. Except Atma Bodhisattva. Except the Atma Bodhisattva is in the form of the monk. They say the only one. Okay, that's why 100 years after Buddha, Brahmana and Samana, they split up now.
Mm-hmm.
They split into two directions. So they quarrel with each other until today.
Yeah.
But we should not quarrel. No, these two are the taught by Buddha. What should we do?
For us, doctor, goat cart, deer cart, and the bull cart, all are ox cart.
No. We don't care what cut is that. No.
Yeah.
It's from Buddha. No. Whether it's Ramana, whether it's Brahmana, we treat them the same. No.
True.
You see, like those in Sri Lanka, they whack the Brahmana. No. This thing. When they come to India, no, when they convert people, they give you a list of people. These are the God that you should not believe in.
Yes. They do that.
No. This is not the teaching of Buddha. This is definitely not the teaching of Buddha. Many years ago, when I went to Nagpur, they showed this to me. I say, from where? From which sutra? Buddha tell you that this is the list of God that you should not believe in. Tell me, from which sutra? No, all the Brahmanas believe in God. What's the problem believing in God? Okay, but you see that this is the main problem when this thing are from Sri Lanka, everything they bring in distorted teaching. And the worst thing is that they claim original. They claim that they are the original. They are the unbroken link from Buddha. Yet with the proper record, unbroken is our sunya. No?
Yes.
Until my teacher, there is the record every generation. There is record. No? There is chronology. But only thing I don't go for that. I don't think it's necessary. So you are number 70, 71 already from Kumbharajiva. This thing we are unbroken. Definitely unbroken. This and we have all the record in this thing now. But we never claim originality. We never claim supreme. No. But those scholars, they claim supreme, they claim original, they are very egoistic. And then they condemn other people. Only what they do is right, other people are fake. They even condemn Hat Sutra, they even condemn Dhamma Sutra as fake Sutra. No? These idiots, no? This thing. So you be very careful about them.
No, that we got one nice. Doctor, we got one nice testimonial. One of the Shunyatis who was in the retreat, Diamond Sutra retreat, he was belittling Shunya. He was but after listening to Diamond Sutra, he felt as if every verse that we were reading, somebody was slapping him. He was thinking that what kind of thinking he had was all corrupt and wrong thinking. The Diamond Sutra actually gave him the right perspective.
Yeah. Grammar Sutra, the endorsement is very powerful.
Strong, yeah.
Very powerful. So when many people, they read Dhamma Sutra for a long time, okay, and they know the time of their dying, they know the time of their living, they know where they are going. Dhamma Sutra is very powerful. So that's why we try to promote Dhamma Sutra to every family in India. But Dhamma Sutra is not easy to understand. No, you see when you read the Hat Sutra, the first sentence, the Avalokitesvara, practice Panya Paramita, okay, he saw that 5 skandha are empty in nature. That means this world is a metric world. Yeah. This world is an illusion. Okay, this world is an illusion. Okay, this thing. Agamas and Nikaya also say this world is an illusion, but in a more direct way. They tell you, do not attach to that, do not link to it, do not this thing. But we come to the higher teaching, it straight away say that it's an illusion. You should not attach to it. And this illusion, including teaching, teaching also is an illusion. The achievement also is an illusion. You go to the metric world, no? Okay, you go to the university, the PhD you get is an illusion, the title you get is an illusion, whatever you get is an illusion, no? Okay, so that you should understand this when you read the Dhamma Sutra. Dhamma Sutra said this is A, it's not A, we call it A. I think it's definitely is an illusion. It's very easy, you know. Okay, this is how they put everything into illusion.
True.
The Heart Sutra also the same thing, you know. The Heart Sutra also the same thing. Only the Heart Sutra talk about union of Sunya and
Rupa.
and Rupa. The higher teaching of yoga.
Yeah.
Now very soon, Rajesh, we are going to re-establish back the university.
Three universities.
So the teaching of Agamas, we reinstate back this Taksasila.
Yeah, in Nagpur.
Then through this teaching of yoga, now we need to tell India what do you mean by yoga? 3 levels of yoga, Okay, union of mind and body, union of self and the universe, union of sunyata and rupa are 3 levels of this are true teaching of yoga. Okay, then the sunya we go for. Sunya is the form. This is Sri Pava University. Even Nikaya, we suspect that is compound in Sri Pava, Nikaya, because in a Sri Pava there are a lot of artifacts is the same as Sri Lanka. Many artifacts is the same as Sri Lanka, so that the Sri Lanka have a very strong link, to Sri Pava. Yeah, maybe the prince from the southern part go to Sri Lanka, but definitely is not the prince of Asoka. Asoka never sent any prince to Sri Lanka, never. Okay, but only things that we have to be very careful with the scholar, they are egoistic, They always claim originality. they say that Buddha speak in Pali. They say that Buddha against Sanskrit. They have all sort of funny label on the head of Buddha, Okay, and then they keep on producing statues everywhere they go. The first thing they go is to establish statue. Okay, then they go for a long hour of chanting. Then they give a list of God that you should not believe in. What type of? I don't want to comment. This definitely is not a teaching of Buddha. Definitely not a thing. You look at Nikaya, you look at Agama. Tell me, which part is telling you to do like that?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. So Agamas and Nikaya is very important. He gives us the original teaching of Buddha.
Yeah. True.
Then the concept of Brahmana, so we must tell India, the concept of the Brahmana definitely is detained in India. And to a certain extent go to China also.
Oh.
Because Mahayana by right is Mahayana. Mahayana by right is Brahmana, it's not Sramana. But because the one who brings the thing as Sramana, so they become a Sramana centric. So outside India, all Sramana centric. They focus on Sramana, but in India they focus on Brahmana. So we say that Buddha never left India, never.
True. I think.
Yeah. That's the only thing that we need to revise back Sutra, the real teaching of Buddha, so that people will go back to the real teaching,
Yes, doctor. So I think we open the floor. We open the floor for questions. We open the floor. Richard, you have any questions?
We have
online also.
Yeah, we have about 10 minutes to go. About 10 minutes to go. Yeah.
No online questions? Okay. Richa, you can ask, no problem. You can ask, yeah. So you all also, anybody? Dr. Jamkar? No questions here also. Okay, I think it is, this one, doctor, is very clear, straightforward, not many questions on this. The thing is, you have.
Like to
you can ask.
From Dr. Lim, I would like to know his vision for the university. What is your vision, doctor, to establish the university in this modern world?
What region? I don't understand.
No,
Rajesh,
so
can you explain
doctor, she wants to know what is your idea in the future that you're thinking about setting up a university, a place where people can learn and re-establishing Takshashila, Nalanda and Sri Parva. What's your?
I think we explain in 2 places now. One is about Siddipet. Siddipet actually is our Sunya center. Another, we are going to get a piece of land in this Nagpur. Then I wanted to establish back the broken brick architecture. No? Okay, you see, you go to see all the relics now. All the brick are broken. This broken brick, I make a lot of study, and I think I have deciphered the construction. I want to construct the whole this big building, using this ancient technology. Then people don't only see the relics, Although you go to see, you see only the relics, For what? See all the relics, You're really useless, So we will have a true building,
Yeah.
If you're going to have a true building, we can build only with mud and only with mud, the whole building with only mud. Yeah. No need steel. No need steel, no need wood, nothing. Just mud. We can build a whole building. Okay. Then we build a huge building to represent the university. Then we will have two asrama. Asrama is like what we are doing in Siddipet now, the model. But we make it into 2 or 3 story, make it a square. Okay, the asrama. So we are going to build 2 asrama left and right of the big building. Okay, these are the thing, and that can cater for 1,000 people. We can cater for 1,000 people. Then we re-establish back the Gurukul system of the university. Not only sutra, we should teach many things.
Skills also different.
Skill,
Like tofu.
You see when this when the Chinese monk go to China, okay, go to Japan. Okay, they bring first they bring in the sutra. Secondly, they bring in the art of construction, how to build the viala, how to build this thing. Thirdly, they bring the medicines. So when this Chen Chen, the monk, the famous monk, went to this Japan after 3 times unsuccessful, finally at the age of 60 something, when he reached Japan, he already blind. But he bring a lot of expert, Then they built the first Tang architect viala, The building exists until today. And it's a national treasure of Japan, 1,000 over years. I saw it up to today. And he bring a lot of herbs. And many of the herbs preserved until today, Preserved until today. So Japan, they call him the father of medicines. They call him the father of medicine. And they also call him the father of this, what they call, this carpentry, So when the monk came from India, they bring the art of making steel. They're making the art of the herb. Of course, they bring a lot of herbs. Then they also bring a lot of plastic surgery, Fabric surgery. And Kumarajiwa is very good in herbs. He also established a lot of these things. And also they are good in mathematics. So it's a full-scale university, They are not only teaching. Sutra. They're teaching mathematics. They're teaching herbs. They're teaching this art of war. They're teaching this metallurgy. They're teaching this mineral science. There's so many things that they bring it to China. One thing good about China is that they record it very, very meticulously. So we know until today. So you see, we look at India today. How many Indians know that bonsai is from India?
No, I don't think so many know.
Yeah, because the monk make bonsai, to bring the plant to China. Then they bring the art of steel, making steel. So the samurai sword today is they're learning from China. China learn it from Kusan. So the famous samurai swords, actually the origin is from India. The origin is from India. So even the Damascus now. So when the British banned the process of steel in India, then the India stopped the export of steel to Arab. Then the Damascus now disappeared. But the art of steel is still preserved in Japan until today. It's from India. Okay, then the medicines. I think when you read the Sang Hanlun, it's very much like you read.
Oh, very Ayurveda. It's like reading ancient Ayurveda, unadulterated Ayurveda,
Yeah, you're just like reading Ayurveda.
but unadulterated, doctor. Unadulterated
Yeah, yeah.
Ayurveda, no add-ons.
Yeah, yeah, pure and pure.
Pure.
Yeah, yeah. And during Zhang Zhongqing, the Sang Hanlun, his contemporary Huato, they say that Huato maybe is in plastic surgery. Open head surgery, get open skull, open head surgery. That's why ancient India, the ancient India, the civilization is very advanced now.
So Hatha sounds very Indian name, doctor. Not a Chinese name. Hatha.
Huato is an Indian name.
Ah.
Yeah, it sounds like Indian name, no?
Ah.
Yeah, and he is very good in plastic surgery. Plastic surgery. Then he was killed by the king because he refused to treat the stupid king. The king killed a lot of his people. That he refused to treat the king. The king killed him.
Oh.
Yeah. Then and he praised Zhang Zhongqing. He said that whoever read the Sang Hanlun can cure many people. Okay, the only thing good about China is that the record is unbroken, The record is unbroken, so that until today we can still read many of these things passed down to us from thousands of years. Now we can still read the language, or the language is still living. It's one thing good about the Chinese. And many scholars spend a lot of time, especially the online. They want, many of them spend one whole life, okay, to put the whole thing online. We must appreciate them,
Absolutely.
We must appreciate them. Some of them, they are just teachers, they are just commoner. To put it online is not easy, because many of the wording are not easy to find,
True, doctor.
Okay. Everything, now they put everything online now.
Doctor, as we translate now, we realize how much effort they would have done at that time, to translate. My goodness. Amazing.
Yeah.
We value them more.
Yeah. For thousands of years now. Even you say Kumarajiva, his disciple, take 400 years to translate everything.
Amazing.
And Senjang also 400 years. Both of them, they are almost the same, 600 scrolls. 400 years to translate everything. And they now they all keep in Shaolin, They also keep, the largest library is keep in Japan. Because Japan, the university never been destroyed. So the largest collection not in China, actually it's in Japan. That's why until today, the Chinese still go to Japan now, bring back many things from Japan. So we do the same thing in India.
India now we have started, doctor.
Yeah. We bring it back to India.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. This Buddhist scholar, sometimes they are very dedicated. Their dedication are very, very amazing. The way they dedicate to Dhamma is very amazing.
The inspiration, doctor, they give us the inspiration to continue doing what they have done, To continue that is because of their inspiration. We can, like a fire keeps on burning, We are this fresh wood, we continue their fire.
Yeah. They are the lamp,
Yeah.
So they light our inner lamp.
Absolutely. True, so true.
So like in the Vimalakati.
Yeah. The whole Mara's land.
Lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1,000 lamp. That means you should light the lamp of other people's. So I think we go for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm not too sure.
No problem.
Actually, I am in Guyana now. I'm traveling tomorrow. I need to go to Brazil. Okay, but I come back at the same time. Okay. So actually now my time is 12:30 to 1:30.
In the
now
night.
My time is
in the night, doctor.
Yeah.
Now it's
at night time.
Oh my goodness.
Last week when I'm in Dubai, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
My goodness, doctor.
That's why we all say good morning. Every time the time of the world, then you can see the illusion. It's full of illusion. Yeah. So I see you tomorrow.
Okay, doctor. Thank you so much.
Thank
bye bye.
you so
Take care.
much.
Okay.
We are
Bye
grateful
bye.
for
Bye
your
bye.
time.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. So amazing, traveling around the world at midnight. He was teaching us. I think that will be a great memory for us. That some huh? Yeah, because every time he is somewhere, it's always a good morning there. And I think that's why the slogan of DXN is also good morning. And I think when it comes up to getting inspiration from the great teachers who have translated, here we have a great teacher who is becoming an example how much to work, at his age when he is about to actually enjoy all the hard work that he has done. He's still doing his duty of teaching. I think this reminds us that teaching is the only way. Right, and we continue to do that.
Excitement also, the curiosity also to get into the Sunya talk. So it's really amazing.
So again, thank you so much, Rucha.
Thank you so much for Dr. Lim to give his time. We are grateful, and we are also thank you to Dr. Yu, because we get each and every time the new insights. There is always a new learning. So, hope we continue this journey.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in all. We will see you tomorrow morning, 7 to 8 for online Red Bell Sunya practice. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.
It was spread throughout India. पूरी दुनिया में ये spread होगा. When India started to practice Sunya, जब इंडिया ने practice करना शुरू कर दिया शून्य का, but the ancient Chinese described Sunya, described India. जैसे जो Chinese थे पुराने, उन्होंने इंडिया के बारे में कुछ बताया है. Simple, वो एक साधारण देश है. Elegance, लेकिन उसमें कुछ खूबसूरती है. Most important, majestic. और सबसे बड़ी चीज है महान है. शाबाश इंडिया. तो ये है इंडिया. साधारण, खूबसूरत और महान. It was spread throughout India. पूरी दुनिया में ये spread होगा. When India started